Bedwars, because of its cheater problem and lack of updates, has been long considered not very fun and boring. So today, I've compiled a list of 15 tips for Bedwars that not only will help you win more, but may also make the game more fun and feel fresh. And don't worry, I will not be going over the absolute basics like W-tap, iron armor, etc. Alright, now let's get started. Being double rushed is never fun, but there are a few reasons why it may be happening to you. First off, just make sure that you disable the Bedwars API, as stats checkers, cheaters, and snipers will get into your lobby just to ruin your stats. Isn't the Bedwars community just so kind? Anyway, disabling the API makes sure that no one can see your stats. My go-to option when I'm being double rushed is ditching my bed if possible. This is a great way to go around the map early and get stacked. If played well, you should easily outgear everyone by a few protection levels. Just evaluate your game first to see if you will be better off ditching your bed or fending off your opponents until the time is just right to push. We all have come across that one guy that just spams fireballs. Super annoying, right? Well, a fireball costs 40 iron, meaning they should be severely resource deprived if they used a lot. To take advantage of this, try and get high protection levels. You can also fireball jump and skip them if they have a bed. Just be careful not to lose yours. Invis is also a great option here. Speaking of invis, at some point, everyone has lost their bed due to someone invising. This can be super annoying, as someone with as little as 2 emeralds can invis you. In order to track invis players, make sure that potion particle effects and footprints are turned on. You'd be surprised just how many people don't have this enabled. Next, make sure you can count or see all the players at all times, so you know you won't be invis. If you know someone has Ms and you do not see them, stay near base and be prepared for an invis. Picking a map that you enjoy playing on is a great way to have fun. My favorites are Mirage, Urban Plaza, and Rooftop. I like these maps because you get easy access to all the diamond and emerald generators, and they look good too, quite unlike some other maps. Polygon. Grinding challenges and achievements is easily my favorite thing to do when I'm bored of Bedwars. While the rewards aren't anything interesting, completing challenges with friends is always a good time. There are some insane mobility techniques in Bedwars. Sometimes incorporating practical but fun mobility techniques is really cool. One of my favorite ones right now is the double fireball jump. It is kind of expensive at 1 emerald and 80 iron, but when pulled off, it is super cool. Just make sure you actually practice this before trying it. Do you remember rotating items? Well, neither do most people. Rotating items are pretty forgotten, and that is simply because they usually aren't worth it. But because nobody ever expects you to use these items, it can be kind of fun to mess around with. Everyone knows how to fireball jump at this point, but did you know that you can use it to quickly jump away and down to a bed? This is called backwards fireball jumping. With just a fireball, you can quickly drop down to a bed and block in. There are many other ways you can use this, but it only ever comes in handy for breaking beds in my opinion. A bed defense matters a lot. However, some are stronger than others in different game modes. My favorite defense for doubles is endstone. I wait for 42 iron, buy a pick, endstone, and 32 blocks. As it's pretty cheap, can't be fireballed, and can't easily be blocked into. For solos, the type of defense doesn't really matter, but generally being faster at rushing matters more. And note that on a fast iron map, you should make a bed defense using that iron, like endstone. While in slow iron maps, use wood as it's more efficient and can save you resources, and you can leave the gen faster. Positional advantages matter a lot. If your opponent is in a better position, you have a high chance of losing the fight, even if your opponent is worse than you. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people standing on their bed defense with their back to the void when their opponent is above their base. This is a horrible position as it leaves you helpless. The opponent could S-tap and first hit you off, hit select and take you by surprise, or even just knockback reduce. Instead, either box up on your defense or try to safely push the threat. Bedwars has been around for nearly 10 years now, and I'm still surprised people make the same mistakes after all this time. I hope this video helped. Also, if you would like to support me, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, or even sharing the video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.